everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Knit your ribcage together to engage your core. Pull your shoulders towards one another to broaden through your chest. And send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling to lengthen through your spine. Deep inhale, breathe in through your nose, let your belly, your chest expand. And an open mouth exhale, let it all out. Deep inhale, breathe in. Open mouth exhale. On your next inhale, option to close your eyes or send your gaze to the floor to make this space your own. We'll set our intention for class. If you didn't show up with an intention, I offer mine to have a little bit of fun. Movement is great for our minds, for our souls, for our bodies. So I hope you can find a little bit of enjoyment throughout this class. If this intention resonates with you, I offer it here. But whatever your intention is, we'll seal it with one communal breath. Deep inhale, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. This is your exercise breath. We'll use it throughout class to release heat. On your next inhale, flutter your eyes open, cow pose. Puff your chest out, send your gaze up. Knit your shoulder blades together to broaden through your chest. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, tuck your chin. Send your gaze between your feet. Separate your shoulder blades to round through your upper spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, root your eyes, stack one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. Exhale, come to your stand. Option to grab onto your weights and place them on top of your seat so they're easily accessible throughout class. We'll start with our Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms overhead and breathe here. Ground through all four corners of your feet. Knit your rib cage together to engage your core. Option to spin your pinkies inwards to broaden through your back. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Reach your right arm to the back wall, your left arm to the front wall. Pull your right hip in line with your left hip to keep your hips square to the front room. Always an option to take your back hand to your low back for support. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Reach your left arm to the back wall, right arm to the front wall. Pull your left hip in line with your right hip to square off. And always an option to take your left hand to your back for more support. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Point your palms into the back of your chair and step your feet back. Slight bend in your knees to protect your joints and bring your feet to hips width distance apart. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, come to your stand. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow through this one more time. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, come to your stand. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, everyone. We'll move into our Sun B. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, come to stand on the right side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, step your left foot back. Option for one arm overhead or to take both arms up. Lift your back heel high, or option to stack your foot down for more support. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Engage your outer thigh to pull your knees over your toes. Stack your shoulders over your hips and send your gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Option for your heels in, toes out, or to parallel your feet for more support. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose, bend your knees, draw your hands to your heart. Engage your outer thighs to send your knees over your toes. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Always your option to keep your feet parallel for more of a squat. Inhale, star pose, grow tall. Exhale, warrior two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your top arm up and out. Always an option to keep one hand on your chair. Option for a bind on your back hand, or to take your back hand to your thigh. Inhale. Exhale, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work. We'll take this on the left side. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, come to stand on the left side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, step your right foot back. Option for one arm overhead, or to take both. Lift your back heel high, or stack your heel down for more support. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Your back knee is straightened-ish. Your front knee is stacked over your ankle. Stack your shoulders over your hips and send your gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, star pose. Option for heels in, toes out, or to parallel your feet for more support. Arms reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Bend both knees, draw your hands to your heart. Stack your shoulders over your hips, pull your shoulder blades towards one another to broaden through your chest. Inhale, star pose, grow tall. Exhale, warrior two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your top arm up and out. Stretching through the left side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow through this one time, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, come to stand on the right side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, step your left foot back. Exhale, warrior two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, star pose, grow tall, heels in, toes out, or option to parallel your feet. Exhale, horse, draw your hands to your heart, bend both knees. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Always an option for your hand. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your front arm up and out. Exhale, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, come to stand on the left side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, step your right foot back. Exhale, warrior two, press into the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, star pose, option for heels in, toes out, or parallel your feet. Exhale, horse, bend both knees, draw your hands to your heart. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, press into the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your front arm up and out. Exhale, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair. And exhale, go ahead and grab onto either one of your weights or both weights. I'll show you your one weighted option. If you're taking that, you'll take it in your right hand. Come to stand on the right side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, step your left foot back, punch your weight straight up. Exhale, warrior two, W, bend in your arms to protect your joints. Inhale, star pose, punch your weight straight up. Exhale, horse, draw your weights to your chest. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two, W, bend. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch your weight straight up, but take the bend out of your back to prevent putting torque on your spine. Exhale, pull your weights to heart center, pivot to the front, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair, and switch your weight into your left palm if you took your one weighted option. We'll come and stand on the left side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, punch your weight straight up. Exhale, warrior two, W, bend to protect your joints. Inhale, star pose, punch your weight straight up. Exhale, horse, draw your weights to your chest. Inhale, star, punch straight up. Exhale, warrior two, W, bend to protect your joints. Inhale, reverse warrior, change here, punch your weight straight up, take the bend out of your back. Exhale, pull your weights to heart center, pivot to the front, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair. Place your weight into your right palm. We'll come to the right side of your chair. Option to place your palm on your left hand on the back of your chair or at your hip crease for a balanced challenge. Extend your weight behind your back. We're adding in a tricep kickback. You lift, bend to your hip crease. Lift, bend to your hip crease. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Tuck your elbow in by your side body. Extend your weight behind your back. Lowering down to your hip crease to keep this work in your tricep. Slight hinge at your hips so gravity works against this movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, lift your chin off of your chest. 4, 3, We'll stand tall in 2 and 1. Great work, everyone. Place your right foot in front, left foot back on the ball mound of your back foot. We're taking a lunge. Lower down, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Send your left knee down. Stack your knee on top of your ankle. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Option to keep your left hand on your chair. Maybe you lift a finger off. Or maybe you take your left hand at your hip crease for a balance challenge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, other side in 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Come to your stand. We'll walk over to the left side of your chair. Place your weight in your left palm. Right hand comes to your chair back or at your hip crease for a balance challenge. Extend your weight behind your back. Add in your tricep kickback. We lift, lower, lift, lower to hip crease. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Send your gaze on the diagonal to keep a straight spine. Slight hinge at your hips, so gravity works against this movement. We lower your weight to your hip crease to keep this work in your tricep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, pull your shoulder blades together. 3, stand tall in 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Left foot comes in front, right foot comes behind. Standing on the ball mound of your back foot. Option for a hand on your chair or at your hip. Let's lunge. You lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Send your right knee down. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips and send your gaze forward. We'll count it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We'll take your seat in 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and take your seat. Place your weights under your chair. We're setting up for sit to stands. So get your weights out of your way. You have multiple options. You have your option to take a half stand, little lift and lower. Option to use your hands pushing off of either your seat or your thighs to come to a full stand. Lowering down, grab onto your chair for an easy seat. Or option to cross your hands over your chest and take your stand with no arms. All options are great options. Just take the choice that's best for you. Feet are hips width distance apart. We'll take a round of 10. Let's go here. We lift, up, lower, down. For 2, lift up. For 2, Lower down. In 2. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top. And lower down with control. We take 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower down with control. We'll reset our breath as a class. Option to take a rest break here, grab some water, whatever you need. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Set up for your second set of 10. Maybe you add some intensity, maybe you lower some. Whatever works for your body in this moment. Let's take it here. You lift for 2. Lower down for 2. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top. And lower down with control. Take 6. 5. Slow and controlled movement so momentum can help you out here. 4. Using the strength of your glutes. 3. 2. And 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and come to your stand. We'll grab onto your weights. Option to place them on top of your chair so they're easily accessible for the second half of class. We'll move through the yoga poses with weights this time around. If you felt a little uneasy, maybe you just grab one weight in your right hand to start. Right foot, or stand on the right side of your chair. Inhale, high crescent, punch your weights straight up. Exhale, lower your weights to frame your front knees, slight hinge at your hips, taking a narrow row. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Focus on this work coming from your elbows, are driving behind your spine and lowering down with control. Tuck your elbows in by your side body. Let's count it down. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, high crescent, in 2, and 1. Inhale, high crescent, punch straight up. Exhale, warrior 2, W bend. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse. Draw your weights to your chest. We're adding a wide-legged squat. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Send your knees over your toes. Squeeze your glutes at the top and lower down with control. Always your option to parallel your feet for a wider squat. Lift, lower, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, start pose in 2, and 1. Inhale, start pose, punch straight up. Exhale, warrior 2. Lower your weights down by your side. Elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Palms face inwards. You're taking a lateral raise. You lift up, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Focus on a straight wrist here. Your elbow and your weight move in the same line. So instead of letting your elbows lead or your weights lead, this whole part of your arm comes up and lowers down. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, reverse warrior in 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch your front weight straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair, switch your weight into your left hand. And exhale, come to stand on the left side of your chair. We'll take this on the other side here. Inhale, high crescent, punch your weight straight up. Exhale, lower your weights to frame your front knee, slight hinge at your hips. We're back to your narrow rows, palms face inwards. The work comes from your elbow. You drive your elbow back and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Slight hinge at your hips, so gravity works against your back. Tuck your elbows in by your side body. Pull your elbows past your spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, high crescent 2, and 1. Inhale, high crescent, punch straight up. Exhale, warrior 2, W bend. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse pose, draw your weights to your chest, back to your wide squat. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Option to keep your weights at your chest or to stack them on your hip creases. Send your knees over your toes and stack your shoulders over your hips. Lift, lower, pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Let's count it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze your glutes at the top, 4, 3, star pose in 2, and 1. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Lower your weights down by your sides, elbows tucked in, palms face one another, back to your lateral raise. You lift and lower, lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Take this movement to your range of motion. So maybe that's a halfway lift, or maybe that's up to shoulder height. Keep your weights lower than shoulder height to protect your joint. 8, 7, 6, 5, straighten out your wrist. 4, 3, reverse warrior in 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse warrior, punch straight up. Exhale, pull, pivot, come to your stand. Inhale, return behind your chair. And exhale, go ahead and grab onto your weights. Bring your weights to 90, or your elbows to a 90-degree bend, palms face up. Elbows tucked in, weights are out wide. Let's take a wide arm curl. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, hold at 90 degrees in 4, 3, hold at 90 degrees in 2, and 1, 90-degree hold, serve the platter right, center, left, center, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Straighten out your wrist, don't let your weights drop down. Slight bend in your elbow on your extension for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Draw your weights to your heart. Bring your feet hips width distance for a little bit more support, or keep them planted together for a balanced challenge. Oblique twist. Let's take it to the right, center. Take it left, center. Exhale as you twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, inhale. Keep your hips square to the front of the room, twisting only through your upper spine. Press your weights firmly against your chest to avoid cranking on your low back. So I don't want to see this. I want to see them close. For 4, 3, we'll take our seat in 2, and 1. Great work, everyone. Go ahead and take your seat. Lower your weights under your chair. And we'll get into our stretching. Deep inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, seated figure 4 on the right. Option to cross your right ankle over left, right knee over left knee, or to take your right ankle to your left knee. Find your tall, straight spine. An option to hinge at your hips with a straight spine to deepen the stretch in your right outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated figure 4 on the left. Option for ankles, to cross your left knee over right knee, or to take your left ankle to your right knee. Tall, straight spine here. An option to hinge at your hips to deepen the stretch. And your left outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Press your right hand against your left outer thigh and use it to assist with your twist. Keep your right knee in line with your left knee and send your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, seated twist to the right. Press your left hand against your right outer thigh and send your gaze over your right shoulder. Keep your left hips in line with your right. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. And exhale, final seated resting pose. Find your most comfortable seated position. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze to make this space your own. We're entering your final Shavasana, a moment to reconnect with your breath in a period of stillness. Release any tension out of your face. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. I'll call you out when it's time. You can stay here for as long as you would like, but if the rest of your day is calling to you, maybe you start to invite some gentle movement back into your body. Option to flutter your eyes open and invite some ankle and wrist circles one way, and then reverse the other way. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. The light and love in me honors and respects the light and love in each and every one of you. I thank you so much for moving with me, and I bow my head in gratitude. Namaste. Great work, everyone. I'll see you next time.